black man
Sean Combs. I don't
that's a
call him
black man
Diddy,
that
man.
apologized, and America didn't accept his apology. Nigga.
Man, listen, bro.
That's a tough situation, man. That is a tough.
I'll
That's
say
a tough
this.
situation. Go ahead, Uban.
Yeah.
Friday morning, I'm at work. Niggas, hey man, current affairs be hitting during the workday. Like, come on, man. Y'all niggas start dropping that shit in the evening, man. Like how the video services are like, probably
Oh,
like 9, 10 o'clock in the morning on Friday. And every single one of my group chats, the video just gets sent. Like, boom. Hey,
man.
the video's out. The video's out. And you see Puff Daddy. Hey, okay. I don't condone domestic violence
No, not at all.
No.
at all. You know what I'm saying? I think that shit is cowardly, and and it's there's only rare instances where it's even justified, right? But that shit was funny as fuck, bro. Like this nigga Puff is because as I'm watching the video the first time, it's like, oh shit, that's crazy. But then when you run it back like the second and third time, like I'm putting a voice to it, like, bitch, come here.
This nigga
Puff was running down the hall.
My nigga was running in the
in a
damn towel,
towel. It was
looking like Roddy Piper.
You gotta wonder like, hey, look, hey, honestly, you gotta wonder like, what the fuck? Did she slap the shit out of this nigga while he was in the
No,
shower? Like, I'm about to get out of here, bap, and then I'm out.
That
And
was
this
creep
nigga's like,
out.
she probably
You
was
know, that was the
trying to
creep out,
run
man.
away. She was trying to run away.
while he was in the
Puff
shower.
was in the shower.
Yeah.
And Puff got wind of it. Like, hold on, this Cassie.
Right.
Yes.
It's trying to. Hey,
Nigga
my boy,
realized something was wrong.
something was afoot.
My
I'm
niggas,
not
my
making light
niggas
of this
towel,
shit before
my
I
niggas
fucking
towel
tell you.
tying skills are impeccable.
Oh
The
man,
towel never moved.
the towel never moved. He done hit her, kicked her with his socks.
Yeah, that was cold.
Yeah, the
Picked
towel
up her
never moved.
bags.
Like, damn, what kind of towel
Like,
this nigga got?
yo,
Hey,
that
niggas think about the craziest shit. Like this nigga, impeccable towel tying shit.
hey, that's crazy, bro. Like, and all he had denied the allegations. And the funny thing is, obviously you start to ask questions like, damn, did the hotel withhold that footage?
Well, so they're saying that and these are allegations. I don't know, and apparently the statute of limitations is up, so he probably don't give a fuck.
And
But they're
he
saying
paid.
he paid. They're saying
No,
he
he
paid.
paid her. He
Yeah,
paid
yeah.
Cassie
Yeah,
Yeah, for the
for the
okay.
lawsuit.
30 mil. She filed a
Yeah.
lawsuit and he settled for 30 million.
Yeah,
Right? That was all encompassing. So I don't think he was really afraid of any um of any
Well,
like
I'm saying it was alleged that he paid the hotel for the footage.
correct.
And I know there was a lawsuit where that was settled where she was paid, but I'm talking about the allegations of him paying the hotel for
Right. I saw
for
some stories saying
for
that
the
he
actual
paid like
footage.
50,000
Yeah.
for the footage. And that when Homeland Security raided his properties, that was one of the things that they found. So the interesting thing is that his son released like a diss track against 50 Cent like last week. And in the song, he has a line where he talks about how the feds ran into the LA and the Miami homes.
Yeah.
He didn't know that they had the homes next door or some shit like that. And it's people are speculating that it's really peculiar that a few days afterwards this video gets released. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man.
man, it's sad, man. that was a sad video to watch, man. Like watching her cover up because it was clear, man, the way that she was covering and moving. This wasn't the first time, man.
Nah, yeah, and
This
it's
has happened before.
you know, you would think, right? You would think that it has,
Yeah.
and
It-
it's it's one of those things where it made me sit and think like, if this was my daughter,
oh man.
I'm after this nigga. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like I'm after this nigga. Like, and again, like we've talked about situations with men and women and how we're raising kids and how you raise your sons and stuff like that, but it's I also have a daughter, so I have to speak to her about things, and I'm always telling her how to handle herself and you know don't put your hands on a dude and all that kind of stuff. Think about the situations that you're putting yourself into and all of that, because at the end of the day some shit happens to her whether she right or wrong. I'm after some motherfuckers. And
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? If that was my daughter, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga. I don't need, y'all would be KP in a bong. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like DP would be gone.
Nah,
DP ain't
DP out of commission for a
hey
while.
look, y'all,
DP ain't gone because
DP
I'm
gonna have
helping you
like two
cover it
minutes.
up. Like,
Look,
damn.
DP gonna have like 2 minutes while y'all calling me from the cell, like nigga, yeah, y'all niggas still getting it done.
Uh, I
But
Nah, I be in there with you, man, trying to cover this shit up. Like, man, we gotta get this blood up, man. Shit.
man,
Where we gonna put the body? Damn.
like, and then
Oh.
the thing is like, you know, I understand like they say, people make mistakes, everybody makes mistakes, and you had him Sean Combs on his social media or wherever he made his apology.
Reporting live from Bali. No, he
Yeah,
was
I
in
mean, but
Bali.
but this, I mean, does that hurt? Does that hurt or help his situation?
Hey, man, the nigga's in Bali,
Neither.
man. You can't get him in
Neither.
Bali.
I don't think it hurts or it helps. He just wants to, like right now, that's all public perception, right? Again, statute of limitations is passed. You paid off Cassie, you settled a lawsuit, like, and you probably did some despicable things. So maybe what he says and how he apologizes there, alleviates him or you know, alleviates his conscience for the next 3 videos that come out. You know what I'm saying? But
Nigga.
He
again,
said the next three that come out. Damn.
yeah, like we don't know, but
I mean, but it's like if you had that energy, like we'll sit and wait and the truth shall be revealed, and if you got that kind of and then shit like this start coming
nah,
out, it's
yeah.
like
Yeah.
But the funny thing is that he had too much going on at the same time. So
so he
he
was talking
could
about some other
truly
shit.
right, he could truly have been talking about the sex trafficking thing. Like, hey man, listen, I threw wild parties, right? People came, got fucked up, crazy things happen at a wild party. Drugs are consumed, crazy stuff happens. Some people don't remember what happened the next day. That's not, I'm not trafficking sex workers in and out of my place for, or anything like that. So that was, I think, what he was discussing it, or what he was talking about when he said that his name will be cleared. It just so happens that at the same time, boom, Cassie hits him with the lawsuit. Some other shit happens. You know what I'm saying? Like a few lawsuits came out at the same time. Like, and I think but it would have been wild for him to try and separate the two.
Mhm.
Like he'd have been like, "Hey man, I ain't saying I ain't never hit a
Yeah.
woman,
Yeah.
but I ain't never trafficked no bitches." You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like it's
Yeah.
you. So in the moment, he just gotta say, "Hey man, I'm an innocent man. I'm being railroaded." Da da da. Da. But I think in the actuality, he was speaking on the sex trafficking charges, which are the more, and it's again not saying more serious, but those are or would be considered such a much more heinous crime, right?
Mhm.
You're you're trafficking women, some who get trafficked against their will, for the purposes of sex or whatever. So we don't know, man. It's so much stuff that's still going on, but in the court of public opinion, yeah, man, he's taking the L right now, right? So for him to come out and say what he said is just, let me try and stop the bleeding a little bit, I think.
Do you stop the bleeding though? Because like a minute ago, and I know it was a hard pivot, but we were talking about Kyrie and bouncing back. Like, can he bounce back from this?
It's only two niggas that bounce back, and he's not one.
So the
Oh,
answer would be no. There's no bounce back from this for him.
man, because
Whoa, Chris Brown.
he's still bouncing back.
Oh no, he bounced back. But again, you got to remember that Chris Brown, that was a different time, right? The focus and the energy
before Me Too, before Me Too,
right?
Yeah, pre-Me Too,
exactly. So like that was definitely pre Me Too, and it was a different time where we never saw the video.
Yeah.
Right. Remember the Ray Rice thing?
I was gonna say we saw that Ray Rice video. Ooh.
So Ray Rice, we had allegations, but once we saw the video, and then you remember, like, damn, this is a grown ass man that bench presses other grown ass men, like, and he just mollywopped the shit out of his chick.
Yeah.
It made it hit different.
So
you know what I mean,
and I'm just saying that the allegations, like when they try to allege that some shit happened, but yeah, you're right, because this video evidence and the Ray Rice situation is video evidence in this situation with Sean Combs. So
I think if the sex trafficking thing gets cleared up, Diddy hop on talk shows, or he'll go to the red table with Jada Pinkett and what's the other lady, Yolanda, or
Yolanda and Oprah, they be setting black niggas up. So you don't want to do that.
No.
That's what happened with R. Kelly. Remember?
What is her name, man? Is that it?
No, I don't think it's Yolanda.
Yeah, that's not it.
No,
I know y'all talking about.
I'm talking about the she does she'll do
the therapy intervention.
Yeah.
That's not her name. It's like
that's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oprah's friend.
No.
Oh, you're not okay.
No,
you talking about Gayle King?
Not Gayle. I know who you're talking about, Ubang. It's not Yolanda though. It's close.
It's a dark skinned chick.
Yeah.
She does like relationship couples therapy and stuff. I can't remember the name.
Man, I think low key Steph sent me a video of her, and I think one of the twins. Remember the twins, the cheerleading twins at Crenshaw?
Which ones?
Bud and Ruh. I think one of them was on there.
I have to see a photo.
Yeah. I'll show y'all afterwards then.
So a couple things from this. Thank God Fabulous never partied with Diddy, because if y'all remember the episode of Drink Champs, when that nigga was like, I like it when you call me that daddy, and then was like, hey man, how come you never party with me? When Diddy was making the passes at Fabulous.
Yeah. So Fab said he never been to a Diddy party?
Yeah, Diddy was saying it to Fab, like, man, how come you ain't never party with me? He like, man, what you mean, man? He like, you know what I mean? Like, you ain't never party with me.
I remember that episode.
Oh, man. Jada Kiss is looking like.
Yeah.
Nori's looking like, yeah. So that, and then where the hell is Farnsworth Bentley? Farnsworth Bentley knows where the bodies are buried.
And I think he alluded to that. He alluded to that maybe like a month ago on social media. He said, if I ever had he said something to the effect of like, hey, if I ever had something to say, or if I ever said something, or if you ever knew what I knew, or some shit like that. But Farnsworth Bentley did allude to possibly having some intel or some information, and maybe that was just a little shakedown, like, hey, Puffy, you owe me a couple million, niggas, send them my way. Yeah. Or else.
Yeah. And what? And is it Ayanla or Ayana? Ayana. Because remember, Kevin, I don't know if you remember, she did the DMX intervention too.
Yeah.
Okay, with the son.
Ayana. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Doctor or Ivana or Ayana,
some shit like that. I don't know.
Yeah. That's what it is. I done called her Yolanda.
Yeah, niggas is like close enough.
Yeah. Y'all niggas get the vibe. Y'all get the vibe. But yeah, fellas, man, you know, I'm gonna have to cut it short just because I got lot going on in my background, and I ain't trying to fuck up the stream. But I'm glad I was able to touch on those two topics right there.
Hey, real quick, Ubang, before
Yeah,
you go, I'm gonna just have you and Kevin look at y'all text messages. I just sent y'all a message, and y'all tell me if y'all recognize who that is, because that's with that Ayana chick or whatever her name is. And I
you
do
just sent
believe,
it.
yeah, I just sent it to our chat. I just texted over there, and I believe this young lady went to school with us.
I thought she's the one that did R. Kelly too. I'm fighting for my fucking life. I thought that was her.
I don't remember, but do you see Ubon?
I don't remember this girl. I was gone by then.
I'm looking. I'm trying to see right now. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah.
I'm not tripping, right?
Nah.
I'm not tripping. I thought so.
But what was like? Who was she to like? Is she
I
just a random on here getting advice?
I don't know. My sister sent it to me, and she was like, "Is this one of the twins?" I'm like, I think so. It looked like it, but yeah. So I have no idea what the show was about, but I mean,
Yeah,
I just
Gail King was the one that had R. Kelly in the blender.
yeah.
For sure, no questions asked, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Gail King had my boy Kels sounding like Drake on the Heart Part 6. And they was all over the place.
I'm fighting for my fucking life. Was flexing in the cameras. Yeah.
Hey, she was waiting for Kels to hit her, like, go on and hit me then.
Yeah.
Stupid.
So Diddy don't want to go on that show. Just stay in Bali with Russell Simmons. You'll be all right, man.
But what I'm saying is that eventually, if the real case, the sex trafficking case is gonna have to blow over, right? It's gonna have to there's gonna have to be some kind of resolution there. But if there's some resolution there, I think that he can come back from the domestic violence situation. Again, he said it, right? I had to go to rehab, I had to do this, I had to do that. So now he's already admitting that he was in a bad place. And society, whether they want to or they don't, like, they're gonna give you a second chance. All you gotta do is say and do the right thing.
This is a black man, and it's multiple women that he allegedly abused because the name Kim Porter came up.
But see, here's
about how he did her.
And then the thing is this though, right? A lot of shit is behind closed doors that we don't know about, right? This instance just happened to come to the forefront because it's video footage.
True.
Now, it leads people to, speculate if you do this and you got caught, like you said earlier, Kevin, this ain't the first time.
rodeo.
This can't be the first time. But then it's also like, what makes you think that you can do this kind of shit to people? And it's just like, it's a whatever type thing. Once you get a certain level of power, notoriety, and you feel like you move the world, or the
you're
world
above the
moves
law. You're
right.
above the law.
So all those things, like Ubang, you saying society will give you a second chance, but he would have to do certain things. Is he able to move that way? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you gonna be able to make those adjustments? Because how people looked at him like, he runs the industry almost, or he's one of those dudes who runs the industry. Now you not one of those dudes. Niggas are gonna be looking at you like, nigga, please. Like, so is he able to make the adjustment? Do you think he's able to make the adjustments you were saying are gonna be necessary for him to get that second chance?
Puffy has the Diddy, Puffy, Love, whatever he goes by.
Sean Combs, nigga. That's what I call that nigga.
Nah, I think
And not just because it is. I told my brothers, I said, man, I ain't call what I look like calling this nigga Diddy. Sean Combs, nigga.
Hey, but I think he has a great PR team. He's gonna spend the money to spin it the right way, right? Like, and that can't be lost. Like the importance of having a good team around you that's gonna help you spin it and do what it has to do.
But Ubong, he's got a cloud around him. With this, it's the situation with Shine when Shine took the fall back in the day when he went to prison. People were saying it was Diddy. When and then J-Lo broke up with him shortly after the case. So it kind of led people to believe maybe Sean Combs was guilty. Maybe he did have the gun and Shine took the fall. With the situation of Biggie and Tupac, more and more stories are coming out like it was Sean Combs behind this situation, that he may have orchestrated the killing on Biggie. Um, when it's the situation that's just passed with Cassie, yes, the tape came off, but before the tape came out, he settled the case for $30 million. It's like, damn, if you're paying $30 million, what the hell were you doing to this woman to settle for so much? So I think when you look at the long line of things that he's been tied to and surrounded to, it's like, I don't think he gets past this.
I mean,
and again, these are all allegations.
Yeah,
right.
I want to say, and I hope he does, man, because as a black man, you don't want to see a black man go down, but I also don't want to see the black man doing no bullshit either. So
no, that's true.
Hopefully he's innocent and in a lot of the other areas, and he is able to bounce back. But it was like that shit, man. When I saw the apology, man, I looked at my sons. I was like, look, man, don't make, there's certain mistakes you can't make as an adult because you will not bounce back from this shit. It is hard to be a nigga in America.
So what was you telling them? Like, nigga, you do this shit, you don't apologize. Just be like, you done fucked up.
You do this shit, you fucking done. Yes.
So so maybe I should have asked in a different way when I was asking, does it hurt or help him? Do you think he should have even made the apology, the public apology at all?
I think you should, because he's a public image and he is trying to save face. So yeah, and and I'm gonna allude to what Ubon was saying. The apology was kind of cryptic because he really wasn't talking about Cassie per se. He was saying I was in a bad place, and I did some things, and I'm sorry. And so it was a cryptic apology.
He was trying, but again,
and he wasn't trying to incriminate himself.
Did your mama?
That's why I said it was cryptic.
Did your mama ever tell you, I whooped your ass because I love you, and all of that shit? Like, I love you. That's why you still whooped my ass. I still got these, welts and shit from that belt you broke out to whip my ass. Like,
hey,
I get it.
So again, it was like you said, it looked like he was reading, like part of the shit he was reading. You saw his eyes moving, but again, he was just trying to get out in front of it, and anything that may come out past this, right? Hey, listen, man, I was in a bad place. He didn't even give a time frame, right? From the years of 2001 through 2023, right? Like, I just got over it, man. I'm looking at the Lord for forgiveness and grace and mercy and all this other little shit.
So Ubang, I know I always say this. So now he's bombing. He's the comedian that's bombing.
Yeah. Niggas throwing tomatoes.
I was in a bad place, man.
It's
hard in this world for a black man.
Right.
Shit, we gotta Stick
Right.
together.
It's a cold world out there. Being a black man,
Niggas
being a black
bombing.
man in America.
Yeah.
While nigga rubbing his hands together. Damn, America's a cold place.
Oh man.
But I think time heals all wounds, man. Like, again, the stuff that you said that got brought up, yeah, those are all allegations that those been around, just like the puffy parties and all the allegations with the parties and the stuff that goes on at the parties been around for all these years. So I don't think there's anything new, right? We just got video of the Cassie situation, but other than that, people believe that he did that. Like you said, Kim Porter, right? His mother of his children that
Yes.
that passed away.
Yes.
There's allegations there. The sad part about it is that he got daughters.
Right.
Yeah.
And then, you know, it's like you do got to think about that too, like, because they don't look at their dad like that. You know what I'm saying? The kids, I'm saying, they probably have a completely different.
I mean, I hope they don't.
Yeah, well, I mean, it seems like they have a completely different perception of him. You know what I'm saying? Like they rock with each other, whatever. He was posting the family photos or whatever of all of them hanging and shit like that. And if you felt like, you know, like your pops was, I mean, I would say to y'all, you know, if you felt like your pops was just beating your moms or doing, you know, dragging your moms through the mud, I think you would feel a different type of way about that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I know I would, you know, but then last thing, I know you got a roll, Ubang, but that kind of made me think about the shit you said last time where you were like, think about like his kids are like, he's got kids and daughters and stuff like that. There's been a lot more said about the Tom Brady shit with the Netflix stuff since we last spoke, and how he's, you know, I've heard motherfuckers even say he was talking about suing because he was asking that they not put anything in there about his, you know, his
home
marriage
life.
and shit, yeah, shit like that. But like, you know, because his kids are looking at shit and like, you know, I'm pretty sure that was hard for them, the divorce and all that stuff. But it's like, motherfucker, you on the roast, nigga.
Yeah, it's a roast. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck you think they about to say about your ass? It's like,
There's
bro,
no rules to a roast.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
damn. But anyway, man, I know you got to roll, Ubang. So.
Nah, for real. Hey, listen, man. I'm glad we got a chance to hit that. No pun intended. To hit that Diddy situation. And no pun intended, man.
Niggas gonna be like, you niggas ain't shit. Like,
oh man.
Oh man. Once again, I don't condone domestic violence. I think it's cowardly, but I just want to make light of this.
Hey, Ubang, you not bombing, man. You ain't gotta hit the niggas with
it. Nah,
I'm fucking with you.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm glad that we got a chance to talk about the